Jackson, you've had a lot of success as of late, not to say that you haven't throughout the whole season, but I mean, the 5 home runs in the last 7 games, that of note. Has there been anything different in terms of your approach as of late?
No, more experience. More experience is all I can really say. As the season goes on, I expect it to kind of get better. Power surges come and go. So I'm gonna stay with what I'm doing right now and be consistent and just try and win. And just go out there and try and play for the win.
You've earned more starts against left-handed pitching. In terms of the success that you've found there, what has that been like for you, just to know that you are being trusted in those types of situations?
I mean, I really don't really recall getting too many opportunities against lefties early in the season. I really feel like recently is when I've got opportunities and I've kind of made them count. I don't really think I've ever been bad against lefties. My splits have never been bad against lefties in my life. So it's really just, go in there, treat it like a normal AB, and just know that's coming from the opposite direction.
What's the secret to having success against left-handers? Is just keeping the front half in there and make sure you're not flying out, especially when that slider's coming in?
I don't think there's a secret. I think it's just going there with your same swing. You don't got to change anything from righty to lefty. It's your approach. It's the pitch you're looking for. You can take the same swing on a pitch from a lefty if it's in the same spot as it's thrown from a righty.
And when you get into a hot streak like this, how hard is it to stay locked in like that? It's not your setup gets a little wonky, you start to drift a little bit, to make sure you're keeping that consistency over a long period of time.
Yeah, you just go through your same routine every day, and if you feel something, then go to the cage and work on it. There's no really recipe for success or anything besides hard work. So you just go in, put in the work, make sure you stay consistent, don't get too lazy.
I might know the answer to this already, but your name's popping up there in Rookie of the Year conversations. Have you allowed yourself to think about that at all?
I don't even care about that stuff, dude. I couldn't care less about any Rookie of the Year votings or All-Star votings. I care about our team right here. I care about winning here.
Defensively, there was that play in Philadelphia where you played the ball off the fence, made the relay to Kim. He makes the relay home. Really well done relay throw to home plate. Those kinds of plays in center field, playing the ball off the wall. What have you learned about that the last couple of months?
It's kind of the same thing as I've been saying, is playing for the win. I love to be aggressive. I love to go try and dive for balls and catch balls, but you have to think about what's going to happen if you also miss a ball. So, in Philly's ballpark, it's kind of weird out there in that left center gap, so I kind of had to just wait for the ball to play off where it was going to play. I was on the other side, and Pro was waiting on the other side. So regardless of where it hit the wall, we were gonna start a relay and have an opportunity. So, it's just knowing when to be aggressive and when to kind of play it safe and try and take it out somewhere else.
It's an interesting point. You're not just learning a new position, you're learning new ballparks for that position. What's that learning curve been like for you?
Different, for sure, especially with the wind in some ballparks. Like, San Francisco's got kind of crazy wind. And Philly's, honestly, was kind of a little different than a lot of places. But, just kind of go out there and practice and get your reads down. After the first day of reads, it gets really easy from there.
And at the end of that road trip, how important was coming back with that last one?
It was a normal game. We won. We weren't thinking about the previous 5 games. We weren't thinking about any of that. We were just thinking, let's go play our game. Let's try and win. It always sucks to lose 5 in a row, but it's not the end of the world.
That last homestand you had here, really successful, 5-2. You had the walk-off home run to end the homestand. Your first couple of months here in San Diego, what have you enjoyed about playing at home?
The fans, the family. Kind of just built a relationship with everybody in here, and we love going out there and try and put it on the field for the fans. We want nothing more than to bring it home every day. So, kind of just getting out there and playing as hard as I can, playing for fun. That's the best part about playing here. There's so much energy.
We talked about how hard it is to maintain a hot streak like this. What advice have these guys given you on just keep doing you?
Just stay to my approach. Don't try to get too big. Try not to hit homers. I haven't been trying to hit homers, and they've been coming naturally. So just stay with my approach, stay with the line drive approach, and homers are happy accidents. Try to hit your doubles and take your hits, but homers will come.
You're a youngster, but what do you remember about Willie Mays and just kind of the game of baseball and what he meant to it?
He's huge influence. Huge influence. I didn't play center field until this year, but he's someone that I went and looked at just to see how hard he played it. Obviously, film isn't crazy back then. About the catch. That's one of the biggest ones, one of the only ones you really see. But I just heard a lot of how he played the game like a true baseball player, and that's how I want to play it.